The San Antonio City Council also publicly rebuked one of its own today. It passed a resolution to censure and issue a no-confidence vote for Councilman Mario Bravo. It was the result of an independent investigation into a confrontation that he had with fellow council member Ana Sandoval. City Hall reporter Garrett Berger tells us what this means for Bravo and the district that he serves.
Councilman, do you have any comment on the decision today?
Mario Bravo was in no mood to talk after today's vote, which had not been close.
Motion carries.
Though it wasn't for lack of trying by a parade of Bravo supporters, which included his own parents and girlfriend.
If you did not witness the conduct that took place, you do not have clarity on what took place.
Bravo was accused of aggressively approaching and berating his fellow council member and former girlfriend, Councilwoman Ana Sandoval, upset ahead of the budget vote with her lack of support for his plan to spend CPS energy money. The city attorney stressed that the resolution was only about the events on September 15th and that any grievances from beforehand were not pertinent.
There is no payback or retribution exceptions under our policy.
Bravo supporters worried about the effect of the vote and the intent.
Is the point to completely render Mr. Bravo, an extremely bright, talented, and hardworking council member, utterly useless?
If it passes, it will deny residents of District 1 the voice of our elected official.
But beyond the public show of disapproval, the actual consequences tied directly to the vote are really nothing.
It's not a removal from office. It's not a permanent bar from serving on subcommittees.
The mayor had previously suspended Bravo from his committee assignments, but a spokesman said there was no decision yet on what to do about them going forward. Garrett Berger.
Now, Bravo didn't talk during the meeting either, and he recused himself from the vote. He didn't talk during the portion of the meeting that was about him, rather. He recused himself from the vote, but he shows no sign of sitting back when it comes to City Hall business. Now, he issued a statement after the vote saying he had, quote, become emotionally overwhelmed and betrayed my own values. But also, quote, I fully intend to uphold my duty to serve the citizens of District 1, and I look forward to continuing to work with my council colleagues. Now, Ana Sandoval was not present for the vote, nor, as you just heard, was Clayton Perry. Live at City Hall, I'm Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.